our What Up YouTube Asian Persuasion here at the first team YCS event.
You already know everybody. What's going on, y'all? You already know. You already know, baby. And we are here with
Joshua Oosters.
Raphael Nevin.
Ooh, Blue Pox.
Oh my gosh.
And you guys are
baby. We were also Reality Europe.
Alta Reality Europe. Very nice.
All right. Player A. What'd you play, bro?
So I played the most innovative deck in the world.
Starting with this, right?
Right.
Oh man.
Like if you reduce this by one level and you summon another one, you can do like stick in dirt, make Dante, game over.
So you can still make Dante in your deck.
Exactly.
I'm about this.
Okay, so 4 of them.
I got a pretty decent.
Yeah. I'll put some hand traps.
Poker was sick, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How did you like cherries in the main? It's the first
Okay.
ones we've seen today that had in the main.
Yeah, so this was fine, of course, Ash. Cherries, I actually didn't draw it that much. I almost never saw it out, but I didn't draw it regardless. When the result was really strong, like I cherished the sunlight move a couple times. It just ended the game basically. They're never gonna outgrant you without the sunlight move. The discard was actually just the sickest. Nobody's respecting this in the mirror. They just put like
Multi-roll for 4.
they put like their whole savings into the multi-roll, and you're like, they pick up the cards like, nah, wait, I'll do this. Like, yeah, okay, that's game.
Oh yeah, that's game.
Yeah, they were really good. They were the monsters and Rota. And spells, pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
3's correct. Don't
Yeah, like, why would you ever not play 3 of this? You want to see Ray or engage. If you're not seeing it, you're not winning. I want to win, so. And this is just really good going first. It's insane going second. I mean, they have to negate this. If they don't, it's over. They're losing everything. And more field spells, of course.
Make engage spell speed 4.
Yeah. Everything is super poly in this deck. 3 anchor. 2. The Shark Cannon, because it's really good against Salomon Great. It's also quite good in mirror because you can like end phase, take like Kagari, add something back, and then your turn can make your own Kagari and stuff. Oh right. Okay, yeah, it never came up, but like if you play against Salomon Great and they artifact you, you can like afterburn the Scythe or just kill it, whatever, and then your turn you can Shark Cannon the Scythe, and they can't play it. And their turn, and then it's just like
You just keep looping it.
Yeah,
because you send
really
it away
funny.
with multi-roll on your turn, and then you set
really
Shark
funny.
Cannon again, and then you keep looping it. Then never go in the next deck again.
So basically that would mean the game is over, but I never did. Then 2 of this. This card is low-key just so good. I thought it was just good in the mirror, but it just helps you not die. And when you don't die and you get to resolve engage like 3 times for +1, you're winning the game. So this was like amazing. Then I played one of this, one of this, one of this. Some people are playing 2 now, but I don't really see the reason, to be honest. Upstart, 2 Call by the Grave. I was playing 3. This card's like the nuts. It's just really good against Altergeist. No, Altergeist? Salomon Great. It is good against Altergeist though. Let's be real. But 3 is just too much. You're playing 2 Anchor and then like 3 of this. And
You mean 2 shot?
like you don't need to banish that many cards, right? It's fine. And then
Permanences, huh?
no, 0 trap cards in the main deck.
Oh my god.
I was maining impermanence, but I switched out for this because it's way more high impact, right? If you play against the Thunder Dragon deck, the 1 impermanence most likely is not gonna help you, but this probably is because the cards are summon off the Guard Dragon combo. It's fine. Like that's not gonna beat you. The Triple Colossus, that's gonna beat you. So yeah.
Perfect.
Extra deck, I guess. It's really basic. 3 of this. 3 of this. 3 of this. 1 of this. I would have liked to play 2 actually, because it's sometimes come up where you go like your turn, summon this thing, make it so one of their cards can attack, and then in their turn they attack you, you summon the second one, like so you just don't die. But there was no space. Then the 1 Phoenix, just good. I played the Bomber Dragon because it's a way to do more damage, and you can do the thing with like the Hornet Drones or Shark Cannon, which is like blow up the field. Yeah. But this should have been like Unicorn and Ninkiri, so it was really bad to not play one of those. And then like the best card in the game ever, like that's just the game. And then for cherry targets.
Did you make it? Yeah.
I made it like a couple times, just like OTK them. Yeah.
It was done in 10 minutes every time. He didn't
yeah, striker OTK, that's like easy. And then for the cherries I played.
The best 2
Yeah, I mean, just you end the grind game, and this just makes you not play. I like playing Yu-Gi-Oh, so you know. Side deck. There they are. Played 2 impermanents. It should have been 3, but it's 2. I'll explain why in a little bit. It just gets like all the combo decks, Thunder Dragon. You just want to have as many answers as possible. Like this, because it's really good against Solomon Great. I also side in against Thunder. Just like when you go second, like you can make it so they only have 1 Colossus, and 1 Colossus not gonna enter game. 3 Twin Twister. I'm so happy I didn't main these because I played like 4 Thunder Dragon in Swiss.
It was really good.
Yeah. Side deck was fine. I just sided for the mirror and like Draco, all the guys, whatever. But I didn't play any rogue decks. So. And best cards. Yeah, it's so. This is so good. What should I say about this? It's insane. And then I played this. This was a mistake. It was really bad. Like I shouldn't have played this. I never sided in. It's like, yeah, it's good in the mirror because you're gonna grind, and then you have this, and then you can outgrind your opponent. But it's not necessary. It's overkill.
Did you ever use it to attack twice?
I literally never sided in,
so
no.
never saw it.
I never saw it though. Should have been like the 3rd impermanence, I guess. And then the last part, which was so good.
No one plays that in Striker.
Yeah. Like after siding against Thunder, I just went second. I was like, oh, you can go first. It's fine. And like you just either hand trap them and break the board. You just, bro. Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
This card was insane. So yeah, that's enough.
Get into Raphael. Let's scoot over, everybody.
Yeah, we played the exact same deck. So
it's gonna be really easy.
Yeah. So before, like, we figured that if like we played Salad, like both, and he played Striker, and we had like this strategy that if we encounter like any team that plays 1 deck because they think it's the best deck, so if we play against a Thunder team, like he would have a bad matchup, but we still be able to win. Yeah. And if he played against a Striker team, then he would like win the mirror, and like because that's a bad matchup for us, then just one of us has to win. So we figured that it's not the best idea to all play the same deck, because that's just then your deck is really then your team is really fragile to any other like the same deck team.
If we play Draco, he should just destroy it, and we just like really struggle, but one of us would hopefully win.
Exactly. So that was our idea for that, and yeah, we played the exact same Salah deck.
So we played like 3 debug. It's obviously fine. We just didn't play Buffalo.
We wanted to, like,
we wanted to play Buffalo, but like I don't know. There was too many normal summons, and then like you want to side it, so you can side it in against Thunder going second.
Yeah, against Thunder is really good.
Like, cause it's just insane. But I don't know. I felt
like
there was
also
other
like
cards.
We didn't main Sanctum this time, and not having Sanctum to draw into with Buffalo, like then the point of Buffalo also is a bit gone. So yeah.
So like 3 Gazelle, obviously, 3 Foxy. I think that's fine. 2 Spinny. I think that card's probably better than this. Spinny's really good, but it doesn't do anything on its own, so we just wanted to play 2.
Yeah.
Falco, Jaguar, Staple. 2 Foul. This card's insane.
Yeah, like, Shamelocks, Gazelle.
We played Baguska in the extra deck as well, and Baguska like destroys the mirror. And then Dweller's good against everything else.
Yeah, like Blind Dweller mostly. Like. Also looking back rows and stuff.
It's not once per turn to lock the back rows, so that's insane. Like, you just start like locking all of their back rows, and they're like, oh, it's not once per turn, okay then. Then we played like 3 Reclusia.
The best card.
This card's insane. This card is so good.
Shout out to Robin Bachhofer from Team Gym. Like we were testing with Robin, Ericos, and Tom, like because we were the 2 European teams that would go to this event, and in his list there was the Reclusia. So I think I tested it last week at 2 regionals. It was insane. Like this card.
It's so good.
It's so good. It's an extender, level 3 for Stelio. There can only be 1. It outs summon limit. It outs
the most important one. It outs Goliath.
I
played against the Thunder Dragon board. He did the Goliath thing, and I just went summon this, pop Goliath, and then I just OTK'd him.
Because that's the Saryuja, right?
Yeah, that's Saryuja. So you just special it to that zone and just pop the Goliath, then you can just kill them.
That's how I won against Deception. Like you went Saryuja, Goliath, and just my 5 cards were like dead, and then I drew up. This game. Yeah, this card is absolutely mental. Like, so glad we played that.
And like, it's really good. Like when my Spinny got DD crowed, I was like, okay, special Reclusia, make it anyway, and like you can just carry on.
Yeah.
So like, it's just good in like every scenario.
Yeah, this card is like also baiting just cards in Sky Striker matchup because they never can like take the baiting. So okay, summon target, neutral, whatever. Yeah, the best card of the like deck, I guess.
Yeah.
Then hand traps were like 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 2 Ogre, and 3 Phantasme.
Ogre was really good for me. Like,
Ogre was
hitting most
okay
rolls
for
so
me.
much.
Like I played a lot of. I think I played like 8 mirrors. So Ogre was like I never Ogre to debug, so you know the dream. But yeah, it was okay. Like,
The rest is staple.
yeah, the rest is standard.
Yeah,
And
no
like,
impermanence because you're just drawing into
Yeah.
that without, and like there's no traptic in this build, so fader's possible.
1 of this, 3 circle, 1 fusion of fire, 2 will, and 3 call by the grave. I don't think there's anything particularly special there. I think that's all pretty standard.
Yeah.
And then the 2 trap cards. I hated this all weekend. It was just terrible, but I don't know. It just seems like you have to play it.
Yeah,
it's
like,
really good against the
sorry.
trap decks. I just didn't play it.
Yeah, it's like Subterra and all the guys.
And
Like,
like,
I play against
it's
all the guys, and then
Decent,
so, like,
going first against the Danger Thunder deck because you can like pop 2 or 3 monsters, which is like decent.
yeah. So yeah, 41 because that's the best number.
Let it
Terrible. That's your number.
No.
That's right.
Okay. 3 Balinks, 3 Wolf, 2 Helio, 1 Stalio. You just don't need to. You like never need to.
Yeah, no.
1 Chimera, Kita, Phoenix, Boral Load, and then Dweller and Baguska.
Baguska was
We cut
insane.
the update jammer,
Yeah.
which came up for me once, where I'd have won if I'd have had update jammer. But I think I won like far more games by just making this against the mirror and just like it's
Yeah.
like a Sanctum, but like it's just in your extra deck.
The thing is now, like I played, I lost against a Thunder, and I really wish that I had the option to just take. Now they all play Goliath, so it's
Yeah,
probably not
easy.
worth it. And this one is like insane against like multiple decks. So also like mid game in the mirror, like you don't have to open it up, but like mid game, you can just end up like wolf this, and like the Gazelle they got back, like all their resources they got back from the wolf, which are just dead.
It makes it like a little bit easier to kill Phantasma as well, because you can just make it and then swing over it with a Helio.
Yeah, because Phantasma is a bit of a problem in the mirror.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
It's too big.
So yeah. Then
Anything
side
above
deck,
22?
3 Pank Tops.
Yeah, stable.
It's really good against the Thunder Dragon deck because like they end on Hot Red and Goliath, and then you summon this and distribute it and kill the Goliath.
Yeah,
So,
because they can't negate it. They
like-
can try and you to train it. So.
Yeah. 3 Lancia. This
really
was
good.
overdraw because it was just better against like the connector and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
because otherwise they need to use
But yeah,
some space.
because the new Thunder Dragon deck's just like Levianeer Turbo, this is just like so good against that. Then like Super Poly, the second Fusion of Fire, just because it always baits the trap.
Yeah,
3 Twin,
stable.
and then the Artifacts.
For going first or second in the mirror, like people
I didn't.
please like,
I decided at going second in the mirror if they played Artifacts.
Yeah.
Because like, I played against Cam Neal and I knew he played like 3 Trap Trick, 3 Sanctum.
Yeah.
So like if he resolves the one turn 1, then I resolve it turn 2, then I'll win. I'll win because like
Yeah.
I skip his turn.
what
and
people
I can
don't
kill.
get is that this card is like if they play artifacts, this card gets that turn back that Scythe takes from you. So going second, this card's actually amazing. But people, like the criticism we got a lot from Dusseldorf is that our deck was so going first base, while it wasn't because it was a Salamander Great meta, and Sanctum is amazing going second against Salamander Great because you don't get OTK and you get that turn back.
And it's like
So-
bigger than all the monsters they end on. Because they end on like
Yeah.
a 2000 guy, an 1800 guy, and you're like,
Yeah,
okay, so I'm on a 22.
and obviously going first against combo. So
Yeah, and going first against Thunder Dragon, it makes it a lot easier.
yeah, everything was really good for me.
Yeah, it was really good. The list was solid.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get you guys bunch together. All right, so your experience at the first Team YCS, how was it?
Sick.
Sick?
It was
In a
also
good way.
amazing,
In a
yeah.
good way.
It was much harder than I expected because
Yeah.
we played really good
It was
teams.
insane, to be honest,
We played
yeah.
Ed Manhaven stuff, we played Nishad, we played
Honey.
and like his team. Like we didn't get a break. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
we played against one team that we thought it was like okay, this is easy. Then we lost.
That was our one loss.
Yeah, it was our one loss. So shout out to them.
Yeah, they topped as well, so
Yeah,
they were
yeah,
close
yeah,
by.
fair. To be fair, so I guess they were not, like,
yeah, they weren't
they weren't
We
bad.
just didn't
yeah.
know who they were, so we were
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, maybe this is an easy
So
one.
yeah, because there were a lot of like really good teams, but I think if you see the top cut, like all of the, like really good players that got together, top, so that shows that this like format really rewards good,
Like, yeah.
good players
Yeah.
and good
Because
deck
it just
building
it removes the variance, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're just on your own and your opponent just sacks you,
yeah,
that's
you can
it.
break, you can break or whatever.
but now you can get like sacked and your other guys can just win and it's
yeah,
fine.
exactly. So all of the like things you don't like about Yu-Gi-Oh, like variance, breaking, like those.
Yeah, it all gets removed.
It all
It's
gets
great.
removed. And
Well, like, not
removed,
removed, but like
it's
it's
decreased.
just so much like
yeah,
less.
decreased a lot because you play with 3 people, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So how did you get like the communication part of it, like talking to each other?
You know, I was quite disappointed because we
Yeah.
thought we would be allowed to talk in Dutch.
Oh,
because we're Dutch, right? So
Yeah.
like,
That's
it'd be so
So
good.
that's such
We're
an
talking
advantage
Dutch.
about-
Yeah, and they won't understand anyway.
Yeah.
But we're not allowed to do that. But
Which they said like the communication between players is public knowledge, which
Yeah.
is
have
a
to
fair
let them
point.
understand.
I guess, yeah, it's fine.
And the other like, it's also a bit weird because there are a lot of like Spanish players like I talked to, and they said like my teammates don't speak English. So we can't even communicate.
They still
Yeah, that
talk
was a
to
bit
them.
weird.
Yeah, because so it's I can see their reasoning why you can't speak a different language, but also don't 100% agree with it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good word. The problem with it is, like, if they want you to just constantly speak English, then Europe are never having a 3v3 YCS.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have way
Because
too
like
many
it's just not
languages.
possible.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Which is super
Yeah.
upsetting.
So I think that
because 3v3
rules
YCS
should
is
be
so much
changed.
fun.
I also think it should have been top 32 because
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
Top 16 is weird.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we
it was-
broke like the 513 limit mark.
Exactly.
Which for a normal YCS should be top 32, and then it just
Yeah.
wasn't.
It's probably because the Mets didn't have enough of it. I think
That's what we
the reason.
figured.
Or they
Like,
maybe
who
thought it
knows?
was going to take too long because it was a 45-minute.
Maybe, who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows?
I don't know what they're doing.
But it made it
no,
so hard because basically you had to
Yeah.
go X1.
And then
Like, make
Yeah,
it.
and
there were only like
it was so, this
eight-
YCS was so intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of scary, but it was
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Do you like the 3v3 better than the single though?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, because these rewards, like, if
Yeah.
you know your team is good, you know you're gonna do well. While playing on your own, you always have that like variance.
There's also like the more tactical aspect to it because like they explained we played like
you
striker
guys
and 2 salad for like a reason, and like the player seeding we had a reason for that as
the
well.
player seeding is really important as well.
Yeah.
Like,
So there's strategy.
Yeah,
There's a
that's
whole
just
strategy and
it's
just
an
the team
extra like
itself,
layer
yeah.
of it, which is really good in my opinion. I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
All right, so any
Shout out
shoutouts
to
you
you
guys want
guys.
to
We
give?
know
All
you
Alright,
guys
so
shout
yeah,
outs.
we have shoutouts. First of all, to our new team, Alter Reality
ARG.
Games.
Flex
Ooh,
that.
flex
Yeah,
it,
ARG
Flex
Europe.
it. Ooh,
Yeah, I
baby.
like that.
Your
Man.
team.
So, I hope I know all of them. Monster Protectors.
Look at specs.
Ophidian. Argent Saga, is that how you pronounce
that's
it?
it, that's it.
What's the
Argent
last one?
Saga.
What's the last one?
It's
Ophidian? No, I got that one already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, isn't
Monster?
there, is there a fourth?
Luke is like, what's going on?
Alright,
I don't know.
I also want to give a shout out to our sponsors who are going to help us set up ARG Europe, which are Card Market, Junk's Playground, and Games Island, and hopefully Ultimate Guard. Because yeah, we are the start of something, a new project in Europe. We're gonna set up this ARG wing, well, European wing of it, and yeah, hopefully make a really successful European team.
for sure. Not
So
hopefully.
well, yeah, well, we started already.
We
Y'all
started
started
by
fast.
Junk's,
Yeah,
It's going well so
Y'all
far.
started.
So yeah, just keep out for like watching for updates because we're gonna like attract some really good players.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be
It
like
should be fun.
a nice new challenge.
One more shout out. Shout out to the Mountain Goat, Tim the Goat Kart.
Yeah.
Like he helped with this deck like so much. Like we play on Dueling Book all the time, so he didn't talk, but like a lot of the ideas came from him.
He's
like,
also on our
really
team.
good.
He's also
yeah, he's also on ARG.
Europe.
And then shout out
was
to like
first.
Omar and Jawad back home.
And shout outs to Robin Bachhofer and Eric Beck and Tom Viergoed
Yeah,
because
for helping testing.
it's really unfortunate that Viergoed like he couldn't be here because he couldn't get a visa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they helped us a lot.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah,
that's
shout out for all the guys back home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you made him proud, you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
You already know. Always a pleasure having you guys here.
Yep.
Always. Yep.
All right,
All right.
thanks for the deck profile, guys.
Thanks for the deck
Cheers,
profile.
guys.
Thank you.